What's up, guys? It's Bleach Boy 18. As you can see, my background is absolutely fabulous. I have tricked it out as much as I could, and it is by far the best anime background on YouTube. And give me a like for this because I really love doing this. I want to give a huge thank you to all my subscribers, everybody that has supported me, and I'm very grateful to you guys. And as this channel keeps on growing, I hope that you guys will still love all the content that I put out and all the work that I put into my videos. I'm going to have a new ReZero video. I'm still editing that. I want to make it absolutely perfect for you guys, so I'm taking my time. Happy Thanksgiving to all you guys. I'm on break. I know a lot of you guys are probably on break as well. So I want to especially give a huge thank you to my sister, who I don't get to see very much, but she actually visited me for my birthday and for Thanksgiving. She didn't really specify that was what it's for, but she came to visit, and she rarely comes to visit on those two holidays. My birthday is a holiday, for sure. And it was absolutely amazing. And you know, she didn't come on my birthday. She came around my birthday. But, you know, you can't get everything you want. But that's all I wanted, was just to see her, you know, near my birthday, and I did. So I am absolutely happy, absolutely excited that I got to see her. So yeah, best birthday present I could have gotten. What are you gonna do? Give me a Yu-Gi-Oh card for my birthday? So I already have like every single Yu-Gi-Oh card there is, guys. So if you want to send me a Yu-Gi-Oh card, you know, send me the most expensive Yu-Gi-Oh card there is, Cyberstein or something. In celebration of my new background, my new anime studio, if you want to call it that, is I'm going to do a top 5 list. The top 5 animes that I enjoy. Number 5, and will probably stay in my top 10. Maybe it might change from number 5, but it's definitely going to stay in my top 10. Is Death Note is a masterpiece. Death Note is amazing. You can say whatever you want about Death Note, but I think it is amazing. You have this college kid, Light Yagami, and he basically gets a Shinigami's Death Note. And in this Death Note, in this journal, he can write anyone's name and they will instantly die. Not instantly. Takes a little bit of time, but essentially they instantly die. And you can even write how they're going to die, but it can't be something impossible. So, you know, at blah 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 time this guy jumps off a bridge, that's going to happen. But at blah 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 time he takes off flying in the sky and orbits around. You know, you can't do anything that is physically impossible, but you can write any kind of death that is physically possible. So that opens the door for all kinds of ways he can use this notebook. And he decides, of course, take over the world. But you have this Detective L, who's one of the best detectives in the world, and you have this battle of wits between Light Yagami, also known as Kira, and then you have L, who is an amazing detective, and he adds a whole lot to the show with his insight and strategy on how to defeat Kira, and he really thinks outside the box many times. So I find him really enjoyable. I also find Kira really enjoyable. 2 amazing characters of Death Note that really carry the series. You know, because in Death Note, it's not the world that makes Death Note an amazing anime. It's Light Yagami and L. And anybody that says otherwise, okay, that's their opinion. So if you want a dark mystery thriller series, check out Death Note. Check out Death Note. In fact, even if you don't want that, still check out Death Note because it is a must-watch for any anime fan or just anybody who's curious about Death Note in general. Watch it now. Number 4 is Berserk. Berserk is crazy anime. Even if you're not an anime fan, there's a lot of people who aren't super into anime that love Berserk because Berserk is way away from the norm. And let me tell you why here. So Berserk is a thriller, tragedy, action, adventure, romance, a little bit of mystery, not really, but it's got mystery elements in it. It has everything. Berserk has everything. And it is a super mature series. I recommend it to people 16 and older, really 18 and older. But, there are 16-year-olds out there that can handle it for sure. Especially in America. Yeah. So you've got Guts, who's a traveling warrior. All he knows is fighting. And he runs into the band of a hawk, a group of mercenaries. And the mercenaries' leader, Griffith, takes Guts in. And Guts starts to develop as a character. And even though he still fights, he doesn't just fight for himself anymore. He fights for those around him. And he develops this very likable character. At the beginning, he's not a very likable character, but by the end, you definitely love Guts. If you don't, there's something wrong with you, but you definitely love Guts at the end. So much tragic stuff happens. I recommend the original Berserk anime. I don't recommend the 2016 anime. 2016 anime became semi-popular, popular enough to get a season 2. And a lot of people think that's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. I'm not going to watch the 2016 anime, but at least that gives Berserk more popularity. That puts more out there for Berserk, more content for other people to see. And so with that said, maybe Berserk's popularity will develop to where we can have another anime like the original anime with better animation, not worse, like the 2016 anime, that will continue on and tell the story of Guts. So that's my take on the 2016 anime, which is, I'll just say it, 2016 anime is trash, but Berserk is gorgeous. Number 3 is Spice and Wolf. So, Spice and Wolf is one of those early animes that I watched as well, and it was fantastic. It was my favorite romance anime of all time. And it was medieval fantasy drama, yeah. It had this air about it, this atmosphere that I really, really loved. And I could feel that the writer of this series spent a lot of time developing the world and the characters, but especially the world of Spice and Wolf. The politics, to Lawrence's internal struggles, to Holo's internal struggles. You have Holo, who is the goddess of harvest, and she can turn into a wolf. She can hide inside wheat, and she can bring about, really good wheat harvest. She is immortal, though. Even though she can fall in love with Lawrence, she knows that it just won't last because Lawrence is mortal, whereas she is immortal. So you have that dynamic going on. They have a tough time through the entire anime, and it's very well crafted. It has a lot of political elements to it, between trading and, you have the church and the state politics. If you want an anime with amazing narrative, amazing character development with the main characters, and you just want to learn a lot about medieval politics, check out Spice the Wolf. Like, right now, especially if you love romance anime, Spice the Wolf. It's my number 3. Bleach. Now, I know a lot of you are thinking, oh, of course he put one of the big 3 on his list. I grew up with Bleach. Bleach was one of the first mainstream anime that I watched. As a kid, I would just watch the heck out of Bleach. Watch all the episodes, and I think I was up to... It was during the end of the Soul Society arc that I was watching it. And, the Bount arc came, and I thought the Bount arc was absolutely amazing. But enough about that. Bleach is about Ichigo, who's a normal high school kid, and then he gains superpowers, Shinigami death powers, and he's able to see spirits, and he's able to fight spirits using the sword Zanpakuto. He just goes to town on all these spirits, cleansing their souls. He becomes a hero. He starts out as a normal guy, and he wants to protect the people around him. He gains these powers, and he uses them, and he grows a lot as a character. Number 1, guys, is Code Geass. Code Geass is by far the best anime of all time for me. And you have Lelouch. Lelouch makes the anime so good. It is sci-fi, mecha, but they don't focus on the mecha. Strategic, war. It's a sci-fi strategy anime. It'll constantly get you hooked. You constantly want to see the next episode. You want to see what happens to Lelouch. Lelouch is a prince of Britannia. He's a prince of Britannia, and he wants to take over Britannia and rule the world, basically. He wants the world to be a better place for his sister, and he'll stop at nothing to accomplish that. And, he might succeed, he might not. You don't know, but this guy is going through all kinds of stuff to accomplish his goals. Death Note on a grander scale. So Code Geass, being the massive Death Note that it is number 1. So guys, that is my top 5 list. There, you couldn't see the Seto button very well, but now you can. So I hope you like this setup. Tell me what you think about this. Even if you say, Bleach Boy, this is trash, you're wrong. This is amazing. So I'm definitely going to keep this, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Look out for the new ReZero video. If you haven't seen ReZero, and haven't seen my ReZero videos, watch the anime and watch my videos, and you will not be sorry. And if you are sorry, I'm very sorry, because if you can't appreciate ReZero, oh. Peace out.